some of the details that are regarding Grummz and the whole situation. If you guys are not aware, Grummz just recently had an expose about him, and the expose was being hyped up for what, like almost a week now, give or take, almost a week. And a lot of people were, you know, kind of on either side. Some people were like, oh, this expose, watch it be stupid. Other people were like, oh, this expose, watch it be, he's a PDF or something. You know what I mean? Like they were hoping this was going to be some big smoking gun aside from his tax stuff and his game. Like everybody's always talking about his game and whatnot. But essentially what it was is that Grummz got exposed for being a gooner. That's basically what it is. A little bit more of a hardcore gooner, it seems. So let's go over Trey's video, see what he has to say about the situation, and then we're going to go from here. Here we go.
All right, gang, your Griff God is back. We got a lot to talk about, including Grummz. Okay, Grummz is the subject of another expose, and we got to talk about it. But before we do, you already know what to do. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, or I will send Shockwave here to blow up your home. Okay, there we go. Nice Shockwave. Nice Shockwave.
Bro, what the?
Anyway.
Bro, why? Atreus. Why do you keep petting Shockwave like that? Can you not pet Shockwave like that? It is highly suspicious when you pet Shockwave like this is what brings this clip.
With a dick in her ass. Like, are you? Oh, yeah.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Oh, I'm shocked. Oh. Bruh. The other way, so y'all can,
Let's go ahead and get into the group. We got a lot to talk about. So, as you guys know, Grummz is a prolific figure in the gaming sphere right now. He is Mark Kern, a former developer at Activision. He worked on StarCraft, World of Warcraft, and I want to say Diablo. Okay, he worked on those 3 games. Now he no longer works there. It's you would probably be forgiven for believing that maybe he was canceled up out of there. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? We don't know the details behind why he's no longer with the company. We also know that he went on to start his own studio called Red 5. Okay, Red 5. Additionally, that apparently didn't go well, and so he started to create his own game, Ember. Okay, which he has a lot to answer for. And so,
I agree. So, like with Grummz, okay, I talk to Grummz very rarely. But occasionally, every now and then, we converse with each other, and I end up telling him certain things that I feel like he should really focus on and do, especially regarding his game. But at the end of the day, everybody knows, bro. At this point, literally everybody knows, because all they ever talk about is Grummz and the fact that he needs to finish his game. And I agree. I've told Grummz this many times, and I will say it publicly again. Grummz needs to finish his video game. Grummz needs to focus on finishing that video game. He owes it to his fans. He owes it to his backers. He owes it to the people that he took money from. He owes it to them. He needs to finish his game. Now, the funny thing is, it seems as if people can't understand that multiple things can be true at the same time, right? Grummz needs to finish his video game, get off his ass, and complete it. Could be true in one aspect. And other people can also understand that some of the stuff he says about gaming can also be true, right? He doesn't need to finish his video game in order for some of the things that he says about gaming to be true. Now, he does get felted on Twitter quite often, more so lately than ever, which I've told him before, too. It's just kind of ironic. But aside from that, like, 2 things can be true. He needs to finish his video game. Plain and simple, because it's not fair to the people who donated to him. It's not fair to the people who have given him money and given him support and all this stuff. It's not fair, right? And he knows I will always shoot it straight, 100% always shoot it straight with him. Even if I disagree with him, it just is what it is. And in that aspect, he needs to make right with the people who supported him and gave him money. He needs to make it right. One way or another, whichever way that is, he needs to make it right. If that means giving the money back, if that means finishing the game, whatever that may be, that's just what it is. But this is why, for me personally, I don't give money to Kickstarters. I'm not a Kickstarter guy, never have been, never will be, because for me, Kickstarters are always ripoffs until proven otherwise. That's just my opinion. about Kickstarters. I've always viewed it that way. It's the same reason why I never gave money to Star Citizen, even though I've been playing MMORPGs for the longest time. I remember so many years ago, Star Citizen was being touted as going to be the ultimate sci-fi MMORPG. It's going to come out. We totally promise. Give us money. We raise millions. Still not finished. You know what I'm saying? It's like, finish your fucking game. That's basically it. Finish your game. And he supposedly stopped taking money like months ago. I don't know if that's true. Again, if it's not true, he needs to stop taking money. Stop taking money and finish the game. That's my opinion on that. Here we go.
Due to those circumstances.
No, he didn't raise. So no. I'm talking about Star Citizen. Star Citizen raised millions and millions and millions and millions of fucking dollars. It's one of the biggest ripoffs I've ever seen in my life.
And also his fight against wokeness in video games. Grummz has created a lot of enemies.
Yeah.
And due to this fact, he has a lot of people gunning for his head. And we got to talk about one particularly right now.
That's really what it's about, just so you guys are aware. People are using his game, which, again, that is Grummz's fault, because that allows that to be an easy way in to try to disparage him, right? But people use his game to try to tear down all of his arguments. And that's not how this works, right? People are out there trying to say, well, he never finished his game, so he should stop talking about bad things that are wrong with the industry. What? What? Really? Like, no, that's not how this works, bro. If that's the case, then a lot of people should stop talking. A lot of people should stop talking in general, because they do shit that has nothing to do with gaming, and yet they still have opinions with gaming anyway. People are allowed to have opinions with things, but it also, again, two things can be true. He could be fucking up in other avenues, which he has to answer for separately.
As we discuss, who the fuck? Latina catfights? Who is this? What is this? So this person, I noticed this a couple of days ago.
This was the account.
Comes out.
This was the account that said they got a scoop on Grummz that people were waiting for. I don't know if they changed their name, I guess. Maybe they're trolling Grummz, which if they are, that's pretty funny. But it was called the Western Kabuki, I think, podcast. Something like that.
And they say we have a scoop on Grummz and tried to reach him for comment before we publish, but he is shutting down all routes of communication. He is nervous. Okay. It says that Grummz is afraid after Grummz apparently blocked this person. He said, in the meantime, while we finish up putting our research together, we've been covering this pervert for a while. Here's our original look into Grummz insanity that was recorded almost a year ago.
That's crazy, bro. They've been thinking and talking about Grummz for almost a year. Bro. Oh my God, dude. They've been on Grummz for almost a year. And they're probably going to keep going on Grummz for well past another year, most likely. That is insane, man. That is next level dedication for someone you don't like. That is fucking wild. Again, you can have your opinions on his game. I have my opinions. Other people have their opinions. But that is pretty hardcore shit, man. And ultimately what this always comes back to, and I feel like it should, right? Because the whole like porn thing is fucking retarded. We're going to get into it in a second. What this always should come back to is the fact that he has taken money for his video game that he has not finished, right? I really feel like that should be the center focus of a lot of the conversation. If you're going to talk about Grummz in a negative way, that's really what you should be criticizing him about. That's really what you should be focusing about. All this other shit, you're just trying to bring up his own personal shit to try to bring it together and try to disparage him because you really, I don't even think you really care about the game, to be honest with you. I don't think they care about the game being finished. I just think they don't like what he stands for, and they're trying to use other things to disparage him and bring him down and tear him down and stop him from talking or whatever. I really feel like that's what it's about. I don't really think any of these people care about the game. I don't think they do. Like, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think they do. I think they're just using it. They're using it, and they're using all of this to try to bring him down because he makes himself, I guess, what do you even call it? The target? I really don't even know at this point.
Okay. All right. So, of course, you would be forgiven if seeing something like this, like, holy shit. Excuse my language. They're about to expose Grummz, like the real expose. You know what I'm saying? Not him, like, not delivering. Like, everybody, we already know that he has a game that he's received crowdfunding for and hasn't delivered on that. Now, he claims he's still working on that. Hopefully he is. But if it comes, I ain't gonna lie to you. How long has that game been in development?
Too long. Way too long.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I think that game's been in development for like 8 fucking years, if not a little bit longer. The game should have been out by now, you know, just being honest.
I don't know if it's for you really to be commenting on. Well, anyway, let's just get back into the grift. So you would be forgiven for believing that, you know, this was about to be the big expose that tanks his name. All right, so here we go. During Grummz' time at Blizzard, Red 5, and his time when he was supposed to be working on Ember, and to 3 days ago, he's living a second life. Here are the details with the archival evidence plus more. Okay. Now I did go and watch this video, not all the way through because I couldn't take it. Here is the goofball in question of he's tasked with exposing Grummz. Now, I could not finish watching this video because he spends the first 10 minutes of the video throwing out disclaimers. I'm not exposing you. This is public information.
It's all legal disclaimers. That's all it is. It's a bunch of legal disclaimers to try to protect his ass and their ass because, like, I guess Western Kabuki doesn't want to be tied to the expose when we all know that it seems like all of them have worked on it. But this random YouTuber that didn't even have a YouTube account up until now just suddenly releases his entire thing on Grummz. Because quite frankly, they want to have it. They don't want to have it coming back to anybody. They don't want any of it. This is a terrible pause, by the way. Wow. I just realized this is a terrible pause. This is a terrible pause. I'm sorry, Atreus. It was not on purpose. I'm sorry. They don't want it coming back to anybody. That's really what it is. They don't want any of this to come back to anybody, but this fight is between Grummz and whoever else these people are. I didn't even know these people until this expose. I have no idea who any of these people are. Anyway, let's continue.
Whoa. Okay, cool. And then when we finally got to what was supposed to be the big reveal.
Oh, keep in mind though, like I said, I watched this video. I was watching Flashcast for a little bit, and then I ended up just locking off because this shit was so like, God, this shit was such a letdown, and it was so boring. And then eventually it went back to the whole finisher game, tax fraud, fucking he took money from his fans, whatever. And this is stuff we've already talked about. So at this point, I was like, whatever, this is dumb. But the beginning of this video, whoever this guy is, I don't know who this is, but I got to tell you, he seemed extremely like, have you ever seen somebody whose anger is in their eyes and they are trying to pretend to be calm? But ultimately, you know for a fact they are not calm in the slightest. Like they've been waiting for this moment for a long time, and they finally got to this point. That's kind of like what we saw in the eyes of this person, where it was basically just, I don't even know if I would call it anger at this point, but you can clearly see he was like, I guess, enjoying it. I really don't know, but he was definitely a little bit on the angry side, you know. But in any case, here's Atreus talking about it.
Nigga.
Hey.
You guys can go and watch that for yourself.
Dropping the N-word.
I couldn't take it no more. If I missed something, you're more than welcome to come back to the chat and roast me for it. But I couldn't take it no more because I could not believe what this fool was talking about. We'll just keep it to the tweets for now. So he comes back. Mark Kern led a double life as a pornographer who wrote, produced, commissioned, filmed, and directed fetish porn.
Trace's reaction. Trace's reaction is great. I think a lot of people had this reaction. A lot of people had this reaction, man. I saw a lot of comments saying basically just this. They were like, that was it? Really? That was it?
That was your big reveal, your big expose, your big we gotcha moment is that Grummz shot porn.
His face. Oh, he's drinking on. Wait, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Nigga, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Oh my God.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself. What? This is video games we're talking about.
He fucking
Video games.
Oh my
Not
God.
the church. Now, if you had caught John Della Backhole doing this, then we would be talking. If you caught York Torch doing
That's
this,
true. That's true.
you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Or oh my God,
Yeah, it's like basically so you essentially caught a gooner gooning. You know what I mean? I don't think, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think Grummz has ever pretended to not be a gooner. I think it's pretty much evidential that he is a gooner. It's like everybody in the chat, like we make the joke all the time. We're all gooners. We all goon. This is the entire reason why we had an ideological battle against like the Melody Macs, the Dread Roberts, the York Torches, the fucking JDAs, the John F. Trents. Like we had these battles for a reason. It's because those people wanted to pretend to be so high and mighty and above the average person. Like, oh, I'm totally not a gooner. That's how people like to pretend to be. But nobody has ever pretended not to, to be that way. Like everybody's a gooner. Literally everybody. Even these people who try to be holier than thou, religious, whatever. Like literally everybody's a fucking gooner. And at this point, it's like, that's what you found out. You found out that Grummz is a gooner. That he's into some hardcore, what was it, like hentai? Or whatever the case would be. Fucking milk titties or some shit like that. The guy's into, so hold on. The most confusing thing to me, and again, I have my issues with Grummz. I've made it very clear to him. I've made it very clear in this video with his game and whatnot. But my things to me is like the people who say don't kink shame, the people who say sex work is real work. Now, all of a sudden, sex work is not real work because a right-winger is doing it? Or a supposed right-winger is doing it? Sex work is not work because Grummz is doing it? He's not even in the films. He's either filming it or making it or whatever. Commissioning art or some shit like that. So now it's a problem because he's doing it? It's just a very confusing thing. Because these people would defend other people who do sex work, but then on Grummz, it's like a win. So then they ended up changing the story and they said, well, it's not about the gooning stuff. It's about the gooning stuff being done while he's supposed to be working on his game. And I'm like, bro, come on. Like, you're only bringing up the gooning stuff to try to disparage him and bring back up the game. Just focus on the game. You have him on that. Right? I feel like most people can understand whether you like him or not. Like, you have him on that. He's even like he's at this point he can't dodge that. So you need to hammer that home. And that's what I told him too. I was like, bro, you need to. I understand you're on Twitter, you're going back and forth with people, but you need to finish your game. You owe it to the people who gave you money. You owe it to them. Get it done. Otherwise, maybe admit your faults. Admit your faults, admit your mistakes, and do right. Make it right somehow, some way. Make it right. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I think it's wild stuff. I really do. But again, it's clear that this is a battle between two entities, Grummz being one of them, and whoever these people are. It's just crazy.
what if you had caught real video of Melanie Mac getting her cheeks clapped on camera for tips? That would be a bomb.
Oh my God, bro. Why you name dropping Melanie Mac? What? Bro, oh my God, he's right though. That would be insane. That would be insane. But again, the only reason why it would be insane is because there are people out there that pretend to be holier than thou, non-gooners. Like, I'm totally not like that anymore. I totally don't like sex. I don't like whatever. I'm just the person who's waiting for, you got that kind of, you got those personas out there, right? And so this kind of shit only matters when it's personas that are trying to be better than everybody else. Like, when you're out here trying to pretend like you're not a gooner or you don't have a certain kind of past or whatever the case would be, like, bro, everybody's got one. Literally everybody's got one. My thing is, what are you doing now? Right? If you're doing bad shit now, what are you doing now? And I'm not saying your bedroom antics are bad shit. Like, I'm focused more, again, his game should be the focus. Ember should be the focus of the conversation. He owes his fans Ember. He owes the players who gave him money Ember. That's what he says he's working on. Last I heard, he said he was pulling 12-hour days. Well, if that's true, we're going to see the results of that. And if it's not true, then we're obviously not going to see the results of that. And then you just got to hold him more accountable for the shit that he's saying. That's it. That's really all it comes down to. All this other shit means absolutely nothing. Now, I know there's tax lien stuff or whatever. Okay, great. He's terrible with money. Shocker. How many CEOs out there are terrible with money? How many studios have closed down because of bloat and mismanagement and being terrible with money? Shocker. You know what I'm saying? It's like, wow, the guy who's been in the gaming industry happens to do similar shit to the people in the gaming industry. It's just crazy. It's crazy to me. Corey X says he's the one who's ashamed of it. It was rage bait and Grubbs got fished. Hey, maybe you're right, bro. Maybe you're right. Maybe you are right. But I think he's probably not that great of a businessman either. I think that's pretty evident. You know, most people, to be fair too, most people aren't. A lot of people out there are bad with money, bad at business. And when they get an influx of money and they're not used to it, it's bad. It really is. They don't know how to handle it. And it ends up being incredibly mismanaged.
But Grummz, what the fuck? Oh my God! I don't know what you want me to do with this.
Trey's is so frustrated, bro. I can't, bro. I can't. Don't take another shot. Don't drink the bottle. Don't drink the bottle.
What am I supposed to do with this? Oh, Grummz, you nasty son of a bitch. You like women. And not only do you like women, you like watching them get pulverized while naked.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Yo,
holy shit.
I was not expecting this, bro. Trey's got me rolling. Trey's got me rolling, bro. What are we doing here? What are we fucking? No, but I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying. And again, it's I agree with him. I agree. It's like, oh my God, you found out a straight male likes fucking women? Oh, wow. That's insane. Tell me more about life and how it works. You know what's crazy? He's talking to, bro, wait, Atreus is talking to Shockwave. This is really uncomfortable now. Hold on. Atreus is talking to Shockwave. Wait. What's?
I'm pretending this is Grummz. Grummz, look at me.
Okay, that makes sense.
Look at me. You nasty son of a biscuit eating. Yeah, I can't see this. Hold up. I'm cussing Grummz out. Grummz, I know you're Shockwave, but I need you to pretend to be Grummz. Grummz, you nasty son of a biscuit eating. Turn your head back around. Sorry about that, Shockwave. We needed to role play for a second. I can't. I'm floored. Let's get back to
what.
Even me. Oh, some people replied. I said to myself, wait, fucking wait. Okay, you mean to tell me your big expose on Grummz is that he shot porn? Man, go gobble some rhino nuts. Wasted the hell out of my time.
Rhino nuts. Jesus Christ.
I'm just happy you admitted you're a cuck and want to screw Grummz, man.
What? Where did that even come from?
I thought
that's how you know this is not about anything serious. Like, if they really cared about what they were talking about, they wouldn't be going after people and saying stupid shit like that. Like, the guy is seriously confused as to how this is a gotcha against this man when there's so many other things we could be talking about that have been talked about. And you're just like, well, you're a cuck. And like, oh, okay. I guess, sure.
Thought sex work and sex workers were good things. Why are these tolerant left now bashing it? Could it be the way? I mean, no, that's a fact. That's a fact. These are the same people. Look, there goes Yellow Flash. I thought sex work was empowering. Latina Catfight says, if
exactly.
That's what you
Flash is on point with that one. I thought sex work was empowering.
Thank God bless, but that's not what this is about. Nah, don't try to backtrack now.
What do you mean that's not what this is about, though? Like, why bring up all the sex shit if this is not what it's about? Like, if it's about his tax stuff, his what do you call it? His game not being finished, him taking money. If the sex thing is not what it's about, then why even bring it up in the first place?
Rules for thee, not for me. You're a freaking clown. Exactly. I'm at a loss for words. There is no way that you could misunderstand the entire point of the video and documents unless you're intentionally and wolf. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Smash JT. Wait. So what is what is?
Oh, Chaos 7. No, I'm not even gonna bother, bro. This is absolutely fucking retarded. But I just figured I would show Atreus some love and support and check out his video because his videos make me laugh. Like they genuinely make me laugh.
Exactly
bro.
is the gotcha here. Here's will of the fans. So aren't you supposed to be sex positive? Nah, facts. They're savvy. So if he had your politics, I imagine this would be stunning and brave to you. Like, wow, someone who likes hot chicks, mix, and anime was involved in some sort of porn. Wow. Exactly. What does this have to do with any single disagreement you have with?
Nothing. It has nothing. Why is George Floyd on the screen? Oh no, Jeremy. Oh no, D-Day Cobra, bro. Oh no. Oh,
Holy
no.
shit.
Why the fuck is George Floyd on my screen right now? Is this man about to? Oh my God, dude. Anyway, what I was trying to say, what I was trying to say was, like Savvy said, what does this have to do with any single disagreement, right? So my thing is, okay, people are trying to pretend like they care about Grummz' game when they don't. The only ones they care about his game are his real backers. Everybody else is just trying to utilize his game to try to take him down. Okay, fine. So if you disagree with him on his game, if you disagree with him on the way he handles his money, if you disagree with him on all of that shit, what does his sexual past, what does his past about a legal owned porn company, what does his past about any of that have to do with your current modern day disagreement on video games? Like, what does that have to do with anything? Are we still talking about video games, or are we now going past that? Because last I checked, I thought this was about video games. Right? I thought this was about video games, about wokeness versus non-wokeness, DEI versus non-DEI. I thought that that's what this was about. Right? I thought that's what we talk about. We talk about video games. We talk about the entertainment industry. We talk about movies, TV shows, video games. At least I do anyway. I don't know about anybody else. But what does this have to do with any of that? Because honestly, it seems like it was never about that. It was never about that. It was about, oh, these people are ideologically trying to stop what I ideologically agree with. No, we need to destroy them. That's how it seems. You know what I mean? It seems like it's gone the petty route. Which, I mean, hey, most internet fights usually do. Let's be real. But I just find it very odd. We're supposed to be talking about video games here.
Oh man, Jeremy Prime. So you're against people living a double life involving porn? Cool. Can't wait for your next video exposing this guy.
Oh my God, Jeremy. Jeremy needs to repent. Jeremy needs to repent, bro. Oh my God, dude. What a fucking legend, man. Jeremy.
Wow.
So I also think it's partially about they're trying to get, so they view all of us as the same, right? They view all of us as the same because they are all the same, right? They're all in the same boat. They all agree with the same things. They do not go against the ideology, and they stay consistent with it without fail. So they think we are the same way, just on the opposite side, which is not true. Right? It's evidently not true because we had disagreements on some video games recently, right? Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 would probably be one of the ones that we've had disagreements on recently. So obviously it's not true, but they think it's true. So I feel like what this is they're trying to bring up something that's raunchy because they think everybody's a conservative. They think everybody's a religious fucking zealot conservative, that the moment they see a titty, they're going to be like, oh no, we can't have that. We are going to distance ourselves from Grummz. I think what it is that they're trying to cause some sort of infighting between Grummz and the hardcore right-wing people that are probably super religious, super anti-gooning, super whatever the case. You know what I'm saying? The Melanie Max, the fucking Dread Roberts, and all these people, Razor Fist. That's what they're trying to cause, like that divide by bringing up super raunchy shit. To be honest with you, there's a lot of people in this world that are into raunchy shit. If you think Grummz is the only one that's into hentai, bro, you kidding right now? Most people that like anime are probably into hentai to some extent. Let's be honest here, right? Even Savvy be fucking all over. Even what's his name? What's his name? Oh my god, why am I drawing a blank, bro? Mugen Lord, fucking Mugen Lord, yo, Mugen Lord is a literal hentai artist. Literally, it's a hentai artist, and he's fucking awesome. Mugen Lord is fucking awesome. You gonna disparage him because he's a hentai artist? You serious right now? So it's like, what are we doing here? Are we really trying to make this into a thing where now the team that is supposedly against kink shaming is now against kink shaming? Or I'm sorry, is now for kink shaming? I don't know. It just seems weird. It seems really weird. Especially, by the way, this is people that are trying to disparage him for liking whatever the fuck Grummz likes. And now apparently these are from the people, not Western, whatever they call, because I don't know them, but like the airbags and all these are people who are heavily into some wild shit. They've been pictured dressing up as anime girls. You got people that talk about their open fucking sex work, all kinds of shit. I never once complained about that because I don't care. I don't care what these people do in their bedroom. So why the fuck do they care what other people are doing in their bedroom? It's the weirdest thing, bro. But then again, I can't pretend to be surprised when these are people that make sexual identity their entire ideology. I can't exactly be surprised. You know what I'm saying?
Like Mighty Keith is there. I'm floored.
That's actually funny though. Hold on, wait. Go back. Hold on.
I'm floored.
This is a funny picture. They gave him a milk mustache with a Got Milk shirt. That's actually pretty funny. That's pretty funny. I can accept when it's funny. It's pretty funny.
I'm floored. I'm absolutely floored. I don't even know, what am I supposed to do with this?
Nothing. Because they're gonna say it's not for you, right? You're not supposed to do anything with it, Atreus, because they're gonna lump you up with everybody else, and they're gonna say, "Well, it's not for you, right? It's not for you. It's for the people who aren't, retards like you." They're gonna put us all together, and they're gonna be like, "No, this expose is for others. This expose is for other people to wake up to what Grummz is and blah blah whatever." So it's really not. It's not for you.
What am I supposed to do with this? And then you got him, getting into it with Grummz. The gotcha is that he lied about all of it. Also, he said, "We're coming after you next," and I can't.
But how did he lie about all of it when he never told people about it to begin with? That's what I'm a little bit confused. How did he lie about being a pornographer when he never even said that he was or wasn't one? To my knowledge, maybe I'm wrong. But for you to lie, you would have to make a statement that you were or were not something and then be proven that you were. So did he say like he was not? Like that's a weird comment. That's a weird comment. Lie by omission. Oh, okay. I guess, but I can also understand that if it was so long ago and it's a legal business, why would you even bring it up in the first place? It's like, who fucking cares?
Assure you, I didn't even know who you were until a few weeks ago, and in general don't care about what you're up to. Sorry.
Like, who are you on the internet to be told every little detail about someone's life? Like, who made you so important? You know what I'm saying? Like, how is that your business? Do I ask you every single detail of your life? Don't you think that's a little bit like, I don't go up to Alyssa Mercante, ask, I haven't even spoken about this bitch in probably like 2 months. To be honest with you, you know how much shit that has gone down about Alyssa Mercante over the last 2 months, and it's been so unbelievably fucking boring to me that I don't even bother talking about it. and I just stay talking about what I love talking about, which is video games and entertainment industry as a whole. I'd rather focus on that, not this boring shit with Alyssa or even Airbagged. I never talk about these people because it's fucking boring. Like, why would I care about their life and what they're doing? They mean nothing. So I just don't understand why this reverse happens so much, where they care so much about every little detail about this person. And we know why they care. They care because their ideology is being threatened by this person. Whether he's being successful or not, I don't really know. But I got to tell you, usually people that are failures do not result in haters like this. You know what I'm saying? People don't. If Grummz was being a failure in what he's trying to do on Twitter, they would not be going to these extremes. If Grummz was a failure at everything that he was doing, they wouldn't even bother. I'm just being real with you. The fact that it has now gotten to this point where now we're talking about, I don't know, gooning, I guess. I think it's pretty obvious that he's effective at what he's doing, whether you want to admit it or not. And again, that's completely separate from his lack of effect on his video game that he clearly is not doing good at. Right? Like I said, two things can be true at once. And we can hold him accountable for his game and at the same time understand that it's very clear that what he's saying is at least affecting them in some way, shape, or form. And I think the big one, big one is the fact that now apparently he's getting attention from Elon Musk. I've noticed that the hatred for Grummz has basically tripled, which I didn't even realize would be possible. It seems to have tripled the moment Elon Musk retweeted him, followed him, subscribed to him, whatever. It seemed to have tripled when that happened because people are already mad as fuck as it is that Trump is in office. People are already mad as shit about the election. Now they're mad that Elon Musk has way too much power, especially since he took away their platform, made them have to go run away to Blue Sky. And then on top of that, now he has some governmental leverage. It just seems to all tie together. But again, I don't put this much energy to someone who is not having an effect on my life, which is why, again, I ignore these people because I see things come out about them all the time. There's people that talk shit about Alyssa and all their, like Nick Calandra, their entire crew all the time, unless it's something related to the industry itself, right? Unless it has something to do with actual video games, I just don't bother anymore because it's not worth it. It's boring, number one, and number two, it is not worth it. It really is not worth it. But I understand not everybody's like that. I get it.
Who you were until a few weeks ago, and in general, don't care about what you're up to. Sorry, our fans hate you. That's none of my business. Good luck. What? I swear, like these people, they're making up stuff.
Wait, so Grummz apparently said that they're going after Smash JT next, supposedly, right? Grummz said that they're going after Smash JT next. Now we have Western Kabuki saying that he lied about all of it and that they're not going after Smash JT next. So I don't get it. I don't get it. And then the last line confuses me. Sorry, our fans hate you. What fans, bro? How many subscribers do these people have? Do they have like hundreds of thousands of subscribers? Or like, what's going on? What's going on with that? Are they a big channel? Or are they not a big channel? I would look it up, but I don't feel like going to another window. Does anybody know? Wolf Tomahawk says 5. What do you mean 5? Like what? 500,000? They have a massive Patreon. Oh, okay. How massive? How massive? And I feel like telling Smash JT that he's going to go, like they're going after him next. My thing is they're already going after Smash. They're already going after Smash. They're suing him. You think they're not all collaborating together with Alyssa Mercante to try to get as much information as possible to help her win her lawsuit? You think they're not doing that? Of course they are, right? And by they, I just mean in general, people that ideologically agree with Alyssa. Of course they are, bro. These people all run in circles. Of course they are. Weston Kabuki has 28K followers. Okay, but what about their YouTube channel though? They have a Patreon that does $11,000 per month. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Not bad. Not bad. And what, they share it amongst, like, what are they, a team of like 5 people? 4 people? 3 people? It's not bad. All right, let's keep going.
When they're talking, like, oh, he said, what exactly is the gotcha here? Sorry, our fans hate you. He didn't say anything about your fans. Smash lied about not wanting to talk publicly about an old job from 20 years ago that was fully legal and had nothing to do with what he does now. Huh? I agree with Smash. I agree with Smash. What does him shooting porn have to do with? So let me get this straight.
Nothing.
Anybody who shot porn in the past is no longer allowed to talk about video games and saving video games. Is that what you're insinuating?
Oh, they better not be insinuating that. They better not be insinuating that, because if they are insinuating that, then that's going to exclude one of their friends. That's going to exclude one of their friends from being able to talk about video games. Probably not the best idea to probably do that.
Then go to Alyssa Mercante and tell her to shut up.
He says it. Oh, shit. Oh, my God, bro. This is why I love Atreus, man. You see his face? You see his face, bro? We're right there. We are right there on the same wavelength right there. That's good.
Hello? No, that's Don DeMarco.
Don DeMarco.
If Grummz can no longer speak on video games because he shot porn, then go tell Alyssa Mercante to be quiet. Oh, you ain't got nothing to say now, huh?
No.
It's quiet. It's quiet over there. All right, guys, I'm floored. And listen, the person was talking about I'm a Grummz cuck, I suppose. Listen, I follow Grummz for news.
Right.
A lot of times when I'm going to make my videos,
which, by the way, sometimes, we've told Grummz, sometimes he gets it wrong. You know what I mean? Which is, again, for the people out there that are like, oh, you guys are in an echo chamber, bro. You guys are in an echo chamber so goddamn hard, you will never admit it, because, again, the ideology takes precedence over everything. We have criticized Grummz so much. We may not be doing it openly to you, but sometimes we do, right? Like today, obviously I am for certain things, the shit that matters, but we criticize Grummz all the time. We criticize a lot of people all the time, right? We've talked about George Torch Games. We've talked about JDA. We've talked about all kinds of people that are supposedly right-wing conservatives, all that nonsense that we're in the same bed with, blah, blah, blah. It's like, bro, stop your bullshit, okay? Stop your bullshit. At the end of the day, we're focusing on video games, and that means that sometimes we are going to disagree, even with people that are saying that they're on our side, right? That's just how it works. That's just how it works. And that's okay. That's healthy. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with disagreeing with people who are on your particular side, as long as you know at the end of the day, you want to talk about video games, you love video games. Every one of us, bro, that are on that panel are playing video games all the time. Except for Smash JT. He don't play video games. Let's be real. Come on, guys. Like, let's not lie here. But still, you know what I mean? Like, we all play video games all the time, man. You guys, if you have me on Steam, you'll realize that most of the time, what am I playing? Playing Warhammer 40K, Inquisitor Martyr, most of the time, right? If you have me if you have me on Steam friends list, you will know that's true. I got 140 hours in that fucking game. You know, I do Griffcast 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. Like, we love gaming, bro. And that's what the conversation should be about. And we should be agreeing and disagreeing on video games. You bringing up this man's fucking porn career? You genuinely think a lot of people are going to give a shit about that? Seriously. You really think a lot of people are going to... Maybe some, right? Maybe some. I'm not going to say nobody's going to care, because I don't think that's true. Maybe some. But the majority of people, bro, they're not going to give a fuck about that. They're not going to care about that. What, he likes hentai? Oh, my God. He likes softcore. He did softcore porn. Oh my God. Oh my God. You know what I mean? Bro, focus on his game. Talk about his game, right? I can't believe I'm about to bring up McDizzle, but do what McDizzle was doing. Talk about his fucking game. You know what I mean? Investigate where that money's going. Hold him accountable for his game. And talk about his game. That's really what you should be talking about when it comes to Grummz if you're going to criticize his ass. Because he needs to finish his game, straight up. That's really what matters. For the people that backed him, for the people that gave him money, that's what it's about. Aside from that, anything else, you're just bringing it up because you don't like what he talks about. And you don't want to admit that because then it's going to make you seem ideologically driven, which, let's be real, that's exactly what it is. And you may be able to fool people on your side. You may be able to make them think that, oh, that's totally what it is. You guys are just doing it for the greater good because you really care about game. Stop. Stop, bro. Let's be fucking real.
And I need sources. I go to Grummz, Twitter page because I know they're going to be there. Same way I would go to Dextero or whatever blog is posting the news. It's just Grummz has a different agenda when he's posting the news. So I'm able to get both sides of it. But Grummz has a lot to answer for. Ain't no meat riding over here.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as him coming on New Black Street, that is not the place where we grill guests. I'm sorry if that's what you were expecting.
Right.
But it's important that you guys are able to compartmentalize this because this is what I always tell y'all about. Feminine warfare.
Facts.
They can't debunk anything that you're saying or doing. The only thing they can do is slander your name.
Well, it's not that they can't, it's that they won't. It's that they won't, right? They won't. They won't have a conversation with Grummz publicly on a stream, anything like that. Most of them won't. Some of them might, but most of them won't. For whatever that reason may be. I don't even think it's about them being scared or anything. It's just a lot of people can talk on Twitter a lot better than they could talk live on a stream, but you got to think on the fly. It's not easy to do that live on the fly like that. So they just won't. But what they will do is partake in petty nonsense. They will do that. They'd be like, haha, look at this adult gooner. Look at this 60-year-old gooner guy who, when he was 40, he was gooning on girls. Look at that. Ha, ha, ha. Bro, it's so fucking stupid. Really? You don't goon on girls? You don't like girls? Really? Okay, maybe you're gay. You don't like dudes then? Really? Bro, everybody likes something. Let's fucking stop this bullshit, bro. This is high school shit. When people care about what other people are doing in the bedroom, it's literally high school shit, bro.
Oh my God. Grummz is screaming about woke stuff in video games. We got to shut him down. I know. Let's expose him for being a director for porn. You idiots. You idiots. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. As always, may the grift be with you. I'll talk to y'all later.
Oh my God, dude. Yo, Atreus is hilarious, man. Let me take his video. I'm gonna put it in the chat right now. If you guys enjoyed that little sneak preview of Atreus's content, I'm gonna put his channel in the chat right now. That was fucking hilarious, bro.